We've all heard of black holes, those mysterious objects in space with gravity so strong that not even light can escape. But what would actually happen if you fell into one? Would you disappear forever? Would time freeze for you? Would you be crushed or stretched? In this video, we're diving deep into the abyss of a black hole to find out what really happens when you cross the point of no return. And yes, we're talking about spaghettification. A black hole forms when a massive star collapses under its own gravity. This collapse compresses matter into an incredibly dense point called a singularity, a place where space and time no longer behave like we're used to. Surrounding this singularity is the event horizon, the boundary beyond which nothing can escape, not even light. Once you cross it, the rules of physics as we know them start to fall apart. Here's where things get interesting. Black holes don't just suck things in like cosmic vacuum cleaners. What makes them truly terrifying is how their gravity behaves. Gravity gets stronger the closer you get to the center. And because of that, your body would experience tidal forces, an enormous difference in gravity between your head and your feet. If you were falling feet first, your legs would be pulled toward the singularity faster than your upper body. Your entire body would begin to stretch, more and more, until you were torn apart into a long, thin strand. This is what scientists, no joke, call spaghettification. Spaghettification is more than just a vivid metaphor. It's a real scientific process based on tidal gravity. Let's break it down. The force of gravity follows an inverse square law. That means gravity increases drastically the closer you are to a massive object. The difference in gravitational pull across your body, just a couple of meters, can be millions of times stronger near a black hole. At a certain point, the stretching force exceeds the strength of atoms themselves. You'd be pulled apart, molecule by molecule, and eventually down to subatomic particles. You'd become a stream of matter, spiraling into the singularity. But wait, not all black holes kill you the same way. If you fell into a stellar mass black hole, which is just a few times the mass of our sun, you'd be spaghettified well before reaching the event horizon. You wouldn't even see it coming. But if you fell into a supermassive black hole, like the one at the center of our galaxy, Sagittarius A*, you could actually cross the event horizon without really feeling much at first. Why is that? Well, because in supermassive black holes, the tidal forces are spread out a lot more gradually. You'd still be doomed, of course, but you'd survive longer before getting spaghettified. To an outside observer watching you fall in, something really strange happens. You would appear to slow down, approaching the event horizon asymptotically. Time would actually appear to freeze at the edge. But from your own point of view, time would feel completely normal. You'd fall through the event horizon without even noticing a clear boundary, until it's too late. This is called gravitational time dilation, and it's a prediction from Einstein's theory of general relativity. Once you're inside the event horizon, physics can't save you. All paths lead to the singularity. No matter how hard you try, no rocket, engine, or force can push you back out. Space and time have warped so much that moving forward in time also means moving inward toward the center. You might reach the singularity in seconds, or maybe longer, depending on the black hole. But one thing's certain, spaghettification is inevitable. What happens at the singularity? We don't know. This is where Einstein's laws break down and quantum mechanics takes over, an area still full of mysteries. As you fall in, your view of the universe would twist and distort. Light from behind you would bend around the black hole and focus ahead. Stars would appear to stretch and circle, then vanish. Eventually, you'd see nothing at all, only darkness as you're pulled deeper inside. It would be the most surreal and terrifying sight imaginable. So why study something so dangerous and unreachable? Because black holes are natural laboratories for extreme physics. They help us understand gravity, space-time, quantum mechanics, and maybe even how the universe began. The study of black holes led to the discovery of gravitational waves, Hawking radiation, and new theories about information and entropy. And who knows, maybe one day, solving the mystery of the singularity will help us unlock the theory of everything. So yes, if you fell into a black hole, you'd be stretched into a thin strand, torn apart by gravity, vanished from the known universe. But in doing so, You'd become part of the cosmos's greatest mystery. And maybe, someday, someone will figure out where you went. If you found this mind-blowing, drop a comment. Would you ever take a one-way trip into a black hole? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and explore more cosmic mysteries with us.